The woman woke up to find their house drifting out at sea. She quickly sat up and looked around, trying to figure out what had happened, but all she saw was endless water in every direction. Seeing this, the woman completely panicked and hurried to wake her husband. Confronted with the scene, the man felt his scalp tingle in fear, and all sleep fled from him. Yet the irate woman continued to scold him relentlessly, blaming him for everything that had happened. The man urged her to calm down. As he stood up to search for any useful supplies, his lower leg suddenly gave way, and he collapsed in pain. The woman turned and realized that her husband's leg seemed broken. She quickly helped him lie down to rest, put on her goggles, took a deep breath, and dove into the sea, hoping to find some useful supplies. Soon, she found 2 bottles of water and a backpack under the house, quite a decent haul. What they didn't realize, however, was that all of the husband's blood had spilled into the sea. By noon, the scorching sun beat down mercilessly, leaving them parched and exhausted. Their remaining water had already run out. With no other choice, they resorted to napping to conserve their energy. After an unknown amount of time, a cool drop fell on the woman's head. Instinctively, she opened her mouth to catch it and was surprised to find it was dew. She quickly placed her water bottles under a white cloth to collect as much dew as possible. Then, trembling, she crawled to her husband and, though she was thirsty herself, fed all the collected dew to his weakened body. At that moment, the woman glanced back and saw a cruise ship passing not far away. Overjoyed, she shouted for help, but the distance was too great. The ship couldn't hear her. Seeing this, she quickly lit a small fire and threw her clothes onto it. Soon, thick smoke billowed up, but instead of attracting the ship's attention, the fire spread and engulfed their house. To avoid being burned alive, they had no choice but to jump into the sea. Before long, the merciless fire consumed their house entirely, leaving them clinging to debris and drifting with the current. Unbeknownst to them, the man's wound was still bleeding, and the strong scent of blood quickly attracted sharks. They desperately swam toward a nearby wooden raft, with the sharks relentlessly pursuing them. Luckily, the woman was fast enough to pull her husband onto the raft before a shark could bite him, narrowly escaping death. The two, having survived, let out a sigh of relief and lay down on the cramped raft, gradually drifting off to sleep. Little did they know, death was already on its way.